All right, let's move further towards what's happening in West Asia. Israel's Supreme Court has temporarily blocked Prime Minister Netanyahu's decision to dismiss Ronen Bar as the head of the Shin intelligence agency. It has given the cabinet and Attorney General a deadline to find a solution to the government's hotly contested decision to sack the domestic security chief. The ruling came after a 10-hour court hearing where petitions against Bar's firing were debated. The petitions cited improper procedure and conflict of interest on Netanyahu's part. The hearing was briefly interrupted by protests from government supporters and critics outside the courtroom and inside, which forced the judges to halt proceedings briefly before resuming.
This is purely a political petition. It is painted in political colors. It is enough to see the entire list of petitioners, one by one.
The head of the Israeli security agency ordered at 5 a.m. on October 7th to wake up the entire system, including the Prime Minister's military secretary, an operational directive, and to update the nightly situation with signs indicating a possibility of a Hamas attack.
Urging both sides to find a compromise, Supreme Court President Yitzhak Amit ruled that Ronen Bar will continue in his post until a later decision is made, adding that there is nothing to prevent interviews for the post.
Since we saw some sparks of willingness here from the Cabinet Secretary and the legal advisor, we are giving you until after Passover to try to reach some kind of creative solution that is agreed upon by both the Cabinet legal advisor and the government.
Now, just last month, the Israeli cabinet voted unanimously to fire Ronen Bar, claiming he had a misunderstanding of the subordination of service. It came following the rift between Netanyahu and Bar over the responsibility for the October 7th, 2023 Hamas attack on Israel and the subsequent handling of the hostage negotiations. Netanyahu claimed that a lack of trust in Bar, partly due to Bar's support for a state commission of inquiry into the Hamas attack. The Qatar Gate was also another reason. Under Ronen Bar's leadership, the Shin Bet has also been investigating Netanyahu's close aides for allegedly receiving money from Qatar, fueling another controversy. Now, in his defense, Ronen Bar stated that Netanyahu sought an opinion to excuse him from testifying at his corruption trial for security reasons. When he refused, it gave way to a claim that there was a so-called lack of trust between them. Now, the Israeli government's attempt to remove Bar from office has drawn extensive public backlash, with thousands of people hitting the streets in Tel Aviv as the court heard the petitions against Bar's firing.